Hey Libra, I hope you're all doing amazing. My name is Sarah and this is my channel, Serendipity Astrology. I'm doing a general tarot card reading for July 2021. Wow, we're in July already. I know these are coming out a little bit late. I've had a lot going on personally. The person I was renting the house I live in sold the house, so we have to be out by the 22nd of July. So I'm getting July and August reading done now for each sign, just to make things a little easier on me while I'm between homes, because we're technically in the process of buying a home, so we're going to be kind of floating around for a little bit while we square everything away. So it's just a little bit complicated, but that's okay. Everything happens the way it's supposed to and for a reason. So, you know what? Let's get into your reading, shall we? I might do September's readings really quick before we move, just in case things carry over from August into September. I'd really like to be a little bit more, oh wow, Eight of Pentacles. I'd like to be a little bit more prepared for things, so I'd rather do them in advance to alleviate some of the stress at the time, because I also have two kids that will be going back to school at that time. I have two teenagers. Yuck. I love them. Teenagers are tough. Okay, so let's see. Ooh, you have the Justice card. Okay, that is your card, Libra. And you have the Knight of Swords. You have the Six of Wands. You have the Page of Cups. You have the Seven of Swords. You have the Five of Pentacles, the Nine of Swords, and the Ten of Wands. Okay. All right, so these rows, this row represents the past, this row represents the present, and this row represents the possible future. And I'm pulling a card for each row as Spirit's advice from the universe from the Spirit Animal Oracle deck. Okay. Lizard Spirit, dream the world into being. Whoa, okay. Well, sorry guys, three just totally flew out, but I don't think they were for this. I did not hear yes, so sorry guys. We'll see what else pops up. Okay. Grasshopper Spirit, take a leap of faith. And the Hummingbird Spirit, be here now. Okay. All right, so this first row, we have the Eight of Pentacles, the Justice card, and the Knight of Swords. All right, so with the Eight of Pentacles, what popped into my head is that there's something you all have been working on for the last couple of years that, you're putting in the final touches now, or like in the not too distant past. Like you've been putting in work towards this. Maybe simplifying your life, because you had a lot of plates that were spinning all at once, and maybe that was just a little bit overwhelming for you, and you couldn't really put the time and attention into the things you really wanted to because your energy was spread so thin. You also have the Justice card. I feel like things are, like the scales are starting to tip in your favor, or at least that's the way they've looked recently. You know, if they're starting to lean more towards what you like see them to be, like what you see fairness in your life to be. I really feel like you've been seeing more of that in your life. Some of you, this might be like a legal situation that you're in, that like you're getting the decision for this, or you've recently gotten the decision for this, like not too long ago. Also the Knight of Swords here. Okay, so maybe for some of you, I feel like you're having to say a lot of things to people that you never thought you would be able to say. And like, they may not be things that people want to hear. No, but I think you're getting that out, and you're really standing up for yourself in this row. That's what this feels like to me. Universe advice for the past, you have the Lizard Spirit. Dream the world into being. Yeah, I think the way you're dreaming this world into being is by taking different actions than what you've taken. Now, I think you're finally cutting out the things that don't need to be there anymore. You know, and taking action towards the things that you should be, or that you felt right about at the time. Like you're seeking balance and justice in your life, because maybe you feel like it's been kind of unfair for a long, long time. This middle row, which represents the present, you have the Six of Wands. Okay, so this is a celebratory energy. This is you celebrating a victory that you've had, okay? I think this is a victory of you finally taking action on something that you've been kind of holding back on for a long time, that maybe has been lingering over your head for quite some time, okay? You have the Page of Cups here. For me, the Page of Cups as a reader means that you're kind of being playful in like loving yourself more, okay? And you're realizing how important that love is. I think that's what's putting an end to this Seven of Swords energy, where you feel like everyone's taking from you and barely leaving you with anything. This might be you eliminating a kind of a, like, this could be the celebratory energy of you eliminating a person from your life that kind of makes everything feel a little imbalanced. Now, this Knight of Swords could be you guys communicating with others that, you know, you really don't want them in your life anymore. And maybe that's what you're celebrating, is that you've had the courage to kind of say, you know what, enough is enough. Cut the crap. Take a walk. Like, seriously. This middle row, the universe advice for the present, you have the Grasshopper Spirit. So take a leap of faith. Yeah, I think you really are taking a leap of faith, okay, towards making sure that you're set, you're taken care of, and that you're not putting the needs and the welfare of others ahead of your own, okay? Because, you know, I know you like balance, I know you like fairness, but if you're not willing to show that balance and fairness to yourself, like, really, you might be expecting the world to be handing you too much if you're not willing to hand yourself anything, you know? In this last row, this is the possible future. You have the Five of Pentacles, you have the Nine of Swords, and you have the Ten of Swords, okay? I feel like Libras are coming to a point where they're going to be really having to look their stuff in the face like they're garbage. The feeling of lack that they have, which usually is self-created, okay? Because our view of our life is what shapes our life. And if you change that view, you change your life. Okay, so I think what I feel and what I know, the second I saw this row, I felt that you guys were really facing a lot of crap. Like all the stuff you carry that you might not have had to, and you're looking to lighten that load. You don't want to stay up all night worrying about things. You you don't want this type of energy in your life anymore. And I think that's why you're having to face it all. Okay? Like facing the fact that you've carried too much, but you willingly carried too much. You have been willing to take on that, okay? You've been willing to stay up all night worrying about some things. You've been the catalyst for your view on things. So I really feel like those things are changing because you're facing them, okay? They are right in your face. Bam, all right? And the universe advice for the present, this couldn't be more lined up with this row. It is the hummingbird spirit. Be here now, okay? Like being present for this energy to show up, for you to face, and for you to let it fall away and to see it for what it really is, which is probably just programming. Again, back from childhood. That is what Virgo had going on for them too. You know what? Virgo and Scorpio, I would watch both of their signs, especially if you have like prominent Libra placements, because I feel like a lot of your reading bleeds into both of these. It's like your past and your present, or like your past and your future, okay? And I do feel like you guys hold similar energy with both of them. Like there's commonalities there, all right? So be here now. That is the universe advice for the possible future, okay? I really feel like that is, like, it may suck at the time having to look at these things, but once you get a new perspective on it, it completely changes. And once these things fall away, they don't ever have to come back. And then you're in a completely different place than you were probably your entire life. Okay, thank you, Libra. This was an awesome reading. I'm sure you're going to have an amazing rest of the month of July. I will see you very shortly for your August reading, okay? Bye, guys.